Most people believe that life changes when something big happens. A sudden opportunity, a lucky break, a powerful decision made in one emotional moment. But real life is rarely shaped by dramatic events. More often, it is shaped by quiet choices. Small decisions repeated day after day, even when no one is watching. Habits are not exciting. They do not create instant results. They do not impress others, yet they quietly decide the direction of our lives. This is a story about that quiet truth. A story about a young man who spent years waiting for change, until he learned that change does not arrive loudly. It grows slowly, silently, one small habit at a time. In a simple town surrounded by open fields and narrow streets, lived a young man named Ethan. Ethan was not unintelligent. He was not heartless. He was not without dreams. In fact, he dreamed often. He imagined a better life, a respected life, a life where he felt proud of who he had become. But his daily reality looked very different. Ethan woke up late most mornings. His phone was the first thing he touched and the last thing he put down at night. His room stayed cluttered, his desk crowded with unfinished tasks. He often told himself that he was waiting for the right moment, the right mood, the right motivation. "I'll start tomorrow," he said many times. "I just need one good push." Tomorrow, however, always looked like today. Weeks turned into months. Months quietly became years. Ethan watched time pass while standing still. Friends moved forward. Some built careers. Some found purpose. Some learned discipline. Ethan stayed trapped in a cycle of delay. What he didn't understand yet was this: life does not punish people for dreaming too big. It quietly limits those who avoid small responsibilities. One afternoon, feeling frustrated and tired of his own thoughts, Ethan walked to a small public library at the edge of town. It was quiet there, peaceful, free from distractions. He wasn't searching for advice. He just needed silence. While browsing old books, he met an elderly man named Mr. Carter. Mr. Carter had spent his life as a teacher. His posture was relaxed. His voice was calm. His eyes carried patience earned through years of experience. They began talking casually about books, about time, about how life feels faster as we grow older. Then Mr. Carter asked a simple question. "Ethan," he said gently, "what kind of life do you want to look back on?" Ethan paused. He had thought about the future many times, but never with honesty. "I want to succeed," Ethan said quietly. "I want to feel like my life mattered." Mr. Carter nodded. "And what are you doing each day to move closer to that life?" Ethan had no answer. The silence that followed felt heavy, but not uncomfortable. After a moment, Mr. Carter spoke again. "Most people wait for a big transformation," he said. "But life rarely changes that way. It changes through small habits." Seeing Ethan's curiosity, Mr. Carter told him a story. "Many years ago," he began, "a farmer planted a bamboo seed. Every day the farmer watered it and cared for the soil, but for the first year nothing happened. Then the second year passed, still nothing. Other plants grew quickly. Neighbors laughed and said the farmer was wasting his time, but the farmer continued. Then in the fifth year, the bamboo suddenly grew taller than any other plant within weeks." Mr. Carter paused before continuing. "The bamboo wasn't doing nothing," he said. "It was building roots underground. Without strong roots, it would never stand." Those words stayed with Ethan. That night he lay awake thinking. For the first time, he understood that progress is often invisible at the beginning, that waiting for big changes had kept him from building small foundations. The next morning, Ethan tried something different. He woke up 1 hour earlier. It wasn't easy. His body resisted. His mind complained. But he stayed awake. That quiet hour felt strange at first. No noise, no messages, no rushing. He used the time to sit, think, and read. 1 hour did not change his life, but it changed his mornings, and mornings quietly shape our days. After a few days, Ethan added another habit. He began reading 10 pages every day. Not difficult books, not overwhelming material, just 10 pages. Some days he wanted to stop, some days it felt pointless, but he continued. 10 pages became knowledge. Knowledge slowly became clarity. Clarity built confidence. Weeks passed. Ethan began setting small goals. Not become successful, not fix my life, just small goals. Finish one task, write a short paragraph, clean one corner of his room. He discovered something important. Small goals invite action. Big goals invite fear. Whenever Ethan felt the urge to delay, he tried a simple trick. He counted backward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and he started. Even if only for 2 minutes. Most of the time, starting was the hardest part. Another habit followed. Every night before sleep, Ethan wrote down 3 things he was grateful for. At first, it felt awkward, but slowly something changed. He stopped focusing only on what he lacked. He began noticing what he already had. Gratitude softened his frustration. It replaced impatience with calm. Ethan also added movement to his days. Just 10 minutes of exercise at home. No gym, no excuses. 10 minutes built consistency. Consistency built trust in himself. Finally, Ethan examined his phone habits. He realized how many hours disappeared without meaning. He didn't remove his phone from his life. He simply asked one question before using it. Is this helping me or distracting me? That question changed his behavior. Months passed. At first, there were no dramatic results, no praise, no recognition. But inside, Ethan was changing. His focus improved. His energy increased. His confidence quietly grew. By the end of the year, Ethan was no longer waiting for life to change. He was building it. Years later, Ethan became someone people admired, not because he was loud, not because he was lucky, but because he was consistent. When people asked him the secret to his success, he smiled. Big results come from small habits, he said, quiet habits. If you feel stuck today, remember this. You don't need a perfect plan. You don't need motivation. You don't need a dramatic moment. You need one small habit. Start today. Like the bamboo, your growth may not be visible at first, but beneath the surface, something strong is forming. If this story resonated with you, please take a moment to like the video, share it with someone who may need this reminder, and subscribe for more meaningful stories. Thank you for listening. May your habits be steady, your patience strong, and your future quietly built, one small step at a time.